We're about to open the book of Devarim, the book of words, which starts with these words, Ve'ele advarim asher diber Moshe el kol Israel. And these are the words that Moshe spoke to all Israel. And that's interesting because Moshe is the one who said, when God came to choose him to be the leader of Israel, he said, Lo ish dvarim anochi, but I'm not a man of words. So how does a man who cannot speak become the one who speaks so eloquently, because the whole book of Devarim, of words, is attributed to him? Some say it's because he has evolved, and this is true. But I like better maybe the explanation of Rashi that is being called by the Sfat Emet, which is that he actually saw that Bnei Israel were not ready for him to speak to them, and that he waited for them. And the Sfat Emet quotes Rashi, Ele she'amtin ad shiuchal ledaber likol ish Yisrael. But he waited until he could speak to each person in Israel. And the Sfat Emet adds to Rashi something even deeper than speaking and listening. He spoke about consciousness, that Bnei Israel's hearts and consciousness, da'at, were not open yet. And until they were open and ready, he didn't start really speaking to him. And that happens now in the book of Devarim. And this year, we're opening the book of Devarim during Shabbat Chazon, the Shabbat of vision. We're giving ourselves vision for a better future before we let ourselves fall into sadness and grief to cry the tragedy of the destruction of the temple. And according to our tradition, our temple was destroyed as a symbol, right? Because we hated each other, because we spoke badly to each other. It's called sinat chinam, great which is hatred. And what's the remedy to this? It's free love, great which is love, ahavat chinam. And how do we convey this to each other? Traditionally we talk about loving speech. But I think the great lesson from this parasha and this commentary from Rashi and the Sfat Emet is not just to choose loving speech. It's also to choose when to hold off from speaking, when someone is not ready, when someone's consciousness is not open enough. Can we have the strength and the courage to stay still and silent and to wait for them to be ready, and then to choose our words according to what they can receive? This is the invitation for each of us. We each have a role to play in the tikkun, in the reparation, not just of our communities and society, but in the world. And this starts by deeply looking at the other, asking ourselves, are their hearts ready? And if not, I'll just wait for them. This is ahavat chinam. This is free love. Shabbat shalom.